Well, ladies, I'm back. And gentlemen, not just the ladies, but I am back. And looks like we're getting ready for some six-man tag action. I'm not quite sure. We've got Jurassic Express in the ring. Let's get to the show.
You'll remember it. And it was a moment that made Jungle Boy, I think, here in AEW.
I agree. Well, trouble's on its way. A talented trouble. Street trouble.
And their opponents first. At a combined weight of 425 pounds.
Santana and Ortiz.
Santana and Ortiz.
Proud and powerful. Part of the inner circle here. Currently also doing some testing on 2K20.
They have no fear, and they're very unorthodox, Tony. It's hard to compare with this team.
I think it's pretty apparent we saw the World Tag Team Champions crowned here tonight.
Love what Santana and Ortiz do in that ring. But Jurassic Express has been doing fairly well too. Having that big guy in the corner, man, that pays the dividends in a big way.
Santana and Ortiz. And here comes their boss, the champion of all.
And the man that's backing him today, AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho. Always having the back is the Big Hurt. Jake Hagar has not wrestled here in AEW just yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to it when he does. I want to see if he's changed up his wrestling style any since getting into MMA. Doesn't matter that he's a heel or not. Singing along with his intro, fans loving Judas of my mind, or in my mind, whichever one. Doesn't really matter.
Fans singing along to Judas.
Well, Jurassic Express, they've been on this boat. The Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea.
Seen Jungle Boy go 10 minutes with Chris Jericho not so long ago.
They've seen it on every single TV, every single program, every single event guide.
Jericho said there was no way he could last 10 minutes in the ring with him, while Jungle Boy proving him wrong. Held on out as long as he could after the walls of Jericho were slapped on.
He's his own Captain Stupid.
Yes, he is. And Jungle Boy reminding the champion.
Perfect way to start this match, in my opinion.
It'll be Jungle Boy and Chris Jericho starting off the match, and a bitch slap by Jericho. Coming back, firing back.
Jungle Boy not gonna back away.
Taking it right to the
Jungle Boy showing no fear.
23-year-old kid's gonna
Drop kick catches him high, and Jericho quickly making the tag.
come back. Look at some old film the other day.
Ortiz now stepping in.
Young Kevin Boneri. He reminds me a lot of Jungle Boy. Body type, guilty, but he was like a teenager.
step up work on Rana.
Hurricane Rana here by Jungle Boy. Drop kick, but Ortiz moving aside.
There. Boy, the drop kick.
Tony, if you and I were going out partying, Jungle Boy, he would be a great wingman.
Oh, I'd love to have you with us.
Ortiz. Somewhat unorthodox.
Ortiz raking the back.
Really, really good.
Arm drag here by Jungle Boy. Folds it up with a drop kick.
Taking Ortiz off his feet.
Quick cover here by Jungle Boy, but a quick kick out by Ortiz.
The elements of this match. Oh, he's not a big guy.
Who says size doesn't matter?
Here we go, Luchasaurus. Oh! A little assisted flatliner now. The little guy coming in. Marco stunt. Diving off the shoulders of Luchasaurus. Here's the cover.
Not the legal man?
Yeah, Audrey did not see the tag. If you don't see the tag, you can't allow it.
And a big boot by
I think he saw that boot either.
Luchasaurus. Taking out Santana. Oh, here we go. Fucking amazing teamwork between Jurassic Express here.
Well, he's got out his life preserver. He might not be able to, little rascal.
The life preserver's beating him up.
That'll be on eBay in about 30 minutes.
That's Santana, fallen victim to the Jurassic Express.
You know, and they really play off
Full advantage of that aforementioned
the size of Marco Stunt well.
I'll tell you something.
That triple tag maneuver, Jungle Boy aiding him after Santana caught him on his shoulder, just spun him around and allowed him to hit that DDT. It's a way to work it with a guy like Marco Stunt. It makes it a little bit more believable.
back to your
Luchasaurus now tagging himself in, has Santana in the corner, massive knife edge chop. Back elbow does not phase Luchasaurus whatsoever.
Tracking Luchasaurus is far not your best
Giving up as Santana eats a big boot.
for him. The big guy, the great flexibility
Here's a cover by Lucha.
in a near fall.
Not going anywhere.
On the spot, ready to interrupt. Didn't need to that time.
just so dominant.
Tag to Marco Stunt. Man, that guy drinks way too much coffee.
The things that he can do.
He's got like 40 teeth.
Quick tag out the Jungle Boy.
Santana, Britt Baker should work on
It's comedic genius, you know.
Kind of guy that's got a stick and move. And don't let yourself get isolated.
Snapmare here by Jungle Boy. Hits a spinal tap. Again, a 2 count.
But the popularity of this team, whether it be selling merchandise or whatever, autograph sessions, the things that they are participating in away from television, it's nothing short of extraordinary.
the fans are with them. The fans love
Here we
him.
go. Rolls through. Knife edge chop averted. Now gets shoved into the corner. And gets tagged by Chris Jericho. Does Jungle Boy.
Taking full advantage.
Sets him up. Side Russian off the middle rope.
Jungle Boy, that's not a good neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, what a six-man tag team matchup. And it is going to continue. And
Now,
they are
big
devastating.
announcement, I guess, was that, or rumor, by next year they want to have a 6-man tag title introduced to AEW. I think they need to wait till next year because, frankly, the division isn't well enough established as of yet. And I think there's more important things to really worry about. You know, a mid-card title of some sort needs to be brought in to help elevate some of these guys in the mid-card division. You know, allow them to get a little bit more well-known to the fans and viewers out there. Also help elevate their career somewhat as well because, you know, and to me, the perfect situation would be the MJF and Cody Rhodes feud that's going on right now. Because right now, the only thing that's really on the line is pride, revenge, and just one-upping a mentor. You know, there's nothing really on the line. And to me, it would just bring it to that peak it needs to go to really make that feud important. You know, have something on the line. Introduce a mid-card title for that match. Jake Hagar choking out Jungle Boy on the outside. Marco Stunt trying to interfere but getting caught by the ref. Kid is wound up in a big way. Ortiz now in, goes for the cover. Quick kick out here by Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy as well. Right about Ortiz, he is a unique guy. He is.
Knife edge chops now by Jungle Boy. Ooh, a jab to the eye. Ortiz. Ortiz is known for those tactics. You know, you don't go into a ring with Ortiz and expect you're going to get a fair fight. You know, he lives by the terms, you know, especially when you're on the streets. There is no such thing as a fair fight. You win as you can. Big vertical suplex now by Santana, tagged in by Ortiz. Little tribute to Latino Heat here. The three amigos.
Eddie. And Eddie Guerrero.
Santana, oh, look at the strength of Santana on display as he tags out to Ortiz.
The handoff.
Trading off on the suplex there, elevate him. It allows that blood to rush to the head. It really means something here. Now Jericho tagging in. Jericho wants himself a piece of this vertical.
Jericho making Jungle Boy Jack think about it.
And finally dropping him down. More of a slam than it was a suplex.
He has regained control of his chip.
Inner Circle premature celebration here. And Ortiz attacking Stunt and Luchasaurus. Source coming into the ring. Ortiz quickly exiting. No one wants a part of the big guy. Why would they?
At this point in time, they have isolated Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Talk about sadistic standing on the hair and pulling up. Jericho, Santana.
Slapping the taste out of the mouth of Jungle Boy now, but Jungle Boy firing back, but quick boot to the abdomen. Jericho now has him on the ropes. Irish whip. Coming back. Kitchen sink, but rolls through it. Here's a cover. And a near fall goes to Jungle Boy.
Nice execution by Jack Perry.
Clothesline
Boy is surviving. He really needs to
takes
make the
Jungle
tag.
Boy back down the mat. Does not allow him to make the tag.
Santana is legal. Jungle Boy Jack Perry is legal.
Again, they're using that full head of hair that he
Really
had.
cutting a ring off from Jungle Boy here. Keeping him separated from his partners. Vicious backbreaker now by Santana. Stretching the back out.
Hair envy is such a terrible thing.
I don't envy it right now between stepped on and
A
like
lot of talent in this ring right now. And
Santana level press 1, 2 count.
And you know, you can see by AEW, they're very, very strong in the belief of pushing their tag division. Not just the tag division, but six-man as well. And
He's got to find himself.
it's sorely missing in a lot of promotions now. Tag teams aren't looked at as they once were. A lot of the teams are slapped together, and there's no rhyme or reason for it, and then broken up fairly quickly as well after they formed. So
There by Santana to lure.
seeing someone concentrate on tags as AEW does looks good, but I think sometimes it's a little bit overdone. It's almost like a way of showing more of their talent just for the sake of showing their talent. You know,
Just shows you how quick these things can end, folks.
I would like to see a little bit more singles action, but keep the attention on the tag division as well. And if they want to bring out a six-man title, they need to make the six-man tags strong. They don't want to make it look like it's, you know, just an afterthought. And in a lot of ways, their women's division looks like an afterthought. Much like any other company, there's not a strong push to really elevate the women's division. And it's sad to see because they've got some pretty talented women in AEW.
Jungle Boy's got a lot of fight in him, but he really needs to make the tag. He's as close to his corner as he has been in the last several minutes.
Jungle Boy with a diving crossbody looking for the tag, but Jericho's got a hold of the leg. Can't reach Marco's stunt. I gotta go and load up a new video here. So I'll see some of it that I've already caught, but it is what it is. Hope everyone's enjoying their night. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. Jericho was looking for that superplex, but Jungle Boy able to break free. There's that cross body. Near fall.
Jungle Boy's got a lot of fight in him, but he really needs to make the tag. He's as close to his corner as he has been in the last several minutes.
Jericho doing the smart thing, grabbing hold of that leg, keeping the kid away from his corner. There's the tag now to Ortiz. And Santana joins him in the ring, takes out Marco's stunt, tried to take out Luchasaurus. Big man just stood there and took it. Back elbow now, double team. Senton off the ropes. And another senton. Coming off the ropes now is Ortiz, and there's the big splash. Oh, diving headbutt, I should say. Right to the abdomen by Ortiz.
Well, you can tell.
Very lackadaisy cover there by Ortiz.
He didn't neutralize the legs. He didn't have enough weight on his shoulders. That's big cocky.
Here's a reversal. Big forearm straight. Knife edge chops going to town on Ortiz, his Jungle Boy. Get himself hyped up, psyched out. Into the corner and floats over, rolls through, back on his feet. Big European uppercut sends Ortiz back in the corner. Here's a reversal by Ortiz. Ducks under the clothesline. Oh, inverted Hurricane Rana. Jungle Boy's got a bright future. Has the opportunity, finally makes a tag. Luchasaurus leaping over the top rope. The legal man, clothesline of Jericho. Knife edge chop, chopping the champion down. Using those big kicks to take down his opponents. Pop up. Oh, flapjack. Ah, kick right to the head. Yeah, you don't see many big guys like Luchasaurus move the way this guy does. Raking the back now, breaking up the choke slam. But Luchasaurus turning on Ortiz. Oh, massive headbutt right to the pecs. Spinning back kick. Kick right to the face. Roundhouse. Caught him right across the brain pan. And now looking up. Has the champion and Ortiz gripped up. Looking for that double choke slam. And nails it. Standing moonsault by the big man. Here's the cover. Near fall once again. Impressive is Luchasaurus. And you can see Jake Hagar watching on from afar. Clubbing on the back of Luchasaurus. Tags him back, does Lucha. There's a tag to Marco Stunt. Luchasaurus going out. It's a brawl on the ramp. Tagging Jake Hagar repeatedly with those forearm shots. Not a good sign. Luchasaurus being distracted, pulled away from the ring. Marco Stunt up top. Here we go. Oh, 450 splash. And a kick out. Near fall on Jericho by Stunt. Off the ropes now. Gonna get caught. You know he is. Tries the crucifix. Rolls him up. Sunset flip. Another near fall goes to Marco. Ducks under another one. Unbelievable. This kid is so fast. And a back elbow lays him out hard. Hit him with the Judas effect. It was all over for Marco Stunt. The winners of this match, the Inner Circle. Jake Hagar playing his part, distracted Luchasaurus, led him away from the ring. Allowed Jericho and the rest of Inner Circle to pick up the victory here. Smart play.
Where the hell they went? They may be at sea. It could be farther at sea.
Hey, hats off to Jurassic Express. I mean, they had to go up against the champ in the Inner Circle, but I thought Jungle Boy did a heck of a job of just staying in there. Tag was made by Luchasaurus before he left. He wanted the match to continue. He had personal business on the outside. It was a heck of a match. The presence of Jake Hager.
You know, Inner Circle dispatching the Jurassic Express. Remind me if I'm a little bit distracted here. Another error on 2K20. Cracking open a little bit of the bubbly. Time to celebrate.
What's it going to take?
Now you, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
What's it going to take?
Recapping the feud here between Cody Rhodes and MJF.
Stipulation number 1.
I asked him to name his price.
If you want a match with me,
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is the perfect match to introduce a mid card title. You know, even if they were to give it to a guy like MJF, um, you know, winning by some defeatful or deceitful tactics, it would establish him as one of the bigger heels of the
Can't
show.
believe I'm saying this out loud. Stipulation number 3 that I will take 10 lashes on live TV.
Now, Cody, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my favorite stipulation.
He wants to whip me.
In front of your family, your friends, and God,
I accept.
you are going to get down on all fours like the dog that you are,
This is not your story. You're simply a chapter in mine.
and I'm gonna whip you, Cody.
And at Revolution, I am going to give you your own scar.
Well, it's a hell of a story. It may not have a happy ending.
Up next, MJF being accompanied to ringside by Wardlow.
I'm gonna get it on. Now, one thing we can point
Guess we'll
out
finally see him in action in a steel cage against Cody Rhodes.
does not have Wardlow here tonight.
Oh, he
Wardlow
does
is-
not have Wardlow tonight.
I'm told, to prepare for his match with Cody in a steel cage. A solid steel cage in Atlanta. Get out of here. On February 19th. Go ahead.
This one is set for one
Making
more.
Excalibur kiss his ring.
Approaching the ring from Plainview, Long Island, New York. Weighing 216 pounds. Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
So the Wardlow away, training, MJF here to go one-on-one with Joey Janela. And folks, we aren't going anywhere. We're keeping it right here.
That ring tastes like daiquiris. Well, I guess it did. Sunscreen. Why'd you tell him no?
That would have been an idea.
Well, yeah. Have you seen him? Oh, yeah. Listen, he's a big mouth, but he's a big guy, too. He's the hottest rising star in all of professional wrestling, according to himself and many others. You mentioned Wardlow is in training in that event in the cage. He's going to be in Atlanta.
Wardlow, they're saying, is being trained currently. Get ready for his match with Cody Rhodes.
It's almost euphoric when someone gets a $5 ring advantage.
Some guy dressed up like a Ninja Turtle kissing the ring, going nuts afterwards.
And it seems like,
Well, that wasn't nice.
what a jerk.
Buy the guy another cat.
What a jerk. MJF not lacking for any confidence without Wardlow watching his back.
No, lack of confidence at all. Maybe he can't help how he is. Maybe he can't help that he's a boil in the ass of life.
A boil on the ass of life, says JR.
MJF, a picture perfect example of that.
It will be MJF versus Joey Janela.
JR somehow escaping the wrath.
Yeah.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Well, he is JR.
I have the AARP discount.
I mean, if it were me, I'd pick on you and me and not JR. You know, I don't blame you. That's true. Yeah.
Don't give me any ideas. Oh, this is good. Don't do it, Justin.
Come on, Justin.
For the
Yes,
love
sir.
of God,
Come on,
Justin. For the love of ring announcer.
Come on, do it, Justin.
For the Howard Pickles everywhere. Don't do it.
Come on. Yes.
Oh.
Excalibur did it. You need to do it. Yeah, baby. There you go.
Justin, I'm sorry.
Making Justin Roberts kiss his ring.
Well, Justin and I are Eskimo brothers. I don't want to even go there.
Now, this is taking place during their commercial break, so this is simply time wasted before they come back on air, and
Live on
they are
TNT.
back live.
On the Norwegian cruise ship, the Pearl.
Here he comes, the bad boy, Joey
Here's a big win right here.
Janela. MJF gonna get a little Janela Nutella tonight.
That is supported from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing 202 pounds. It is the bad boy.
They're really turning this
Janela.
this little love triangle between Joey Janela and Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. In real life, Janela and Ford were an item, now working that into storylines. And if you haven't noticed, what I really loved that they did, the Dark Order, they had this little vignette on YouTube the other day, where they turned that botch, that really bad showing by that masked wrestler, not even hitting Dustin Rhodes. You know, they turned it into a storyline. I appreciate that. It was the right thing to do, and I wish more companies did that with botches. And they've done it in the past too with Christopher Daniels and his botch. They've turned it into a storyline. You know, went for that springboard moonsault to the ramp, botched it up, fell on his back, and you know, what better way to do it? You know, sell it as part of the show, even though it was a mistake. You know, mistakes happen. This is wrestling. There's a lot of fucking hate on it, but you know, until you're a wrestler, you just don't know how things are going to actually play out. There are things that happen that cause accidents. And then you got a guy that's just a fucking moron and decides, no, I'm not going to, you know, make it look like I'm hitting the guy. Create a lot of hate for the company. Now, this video's over, so into the next one.
A huge victory over Ray Phoenix. That match up on AEW YouTube.
Yeah, you mentioned that Wardlow was training for that cage match against Cody. Well, that's going to be part of AEW Dynamite in Atlanta, Wednesday, February 19th at State Farm Arena. Don't forget, fans, tickets on sale now.
Here we go. Collar and elbow starts off the match. Using his size, MJF shoving Janela off.
History, and you can be a part of it, but you gotta have a ticket.
The guy's got a big mouth, that is for sure. He loves to antagonize the fans, and it works every damn time.
Styles, six styles, six fights. It's different styles. And what's the lie?
Janela really changed his look up this week, you know, braided hair, he's got different tights on,
MJF's very,
cleaned up a little bit,
very fundamentally sound.
showing the fans he's not just a hardcore extreme wrestler.
When it comes to the bad boy. Look at that.
There goes some chain wrestling and another headlock takedown by Janela, head scissor, and a kip up. Both men standing up simultaneously.
Highly skilled, but we saw some nice athleticism as well from MJF. I've heard some
You know, Janela's been doing a fine job of showing that he is more than the deathmatch kind of wrestler. You know, I've seen a lot of videos of stupid shit this guy's done.
A lot of that, number one, because of age, because he's so. Well, what do you do? And it's not. He has to do what
Slapping the hand away, being held out by MJF. And, oh, cheap heat there. Spitting in a man's face. I don't agree with it. It's not the way to go. Paying for it, though. Janela firing back, but quickly stepping out of the ring. MJF saying, fuck this shit, I'm done with it. You know, I wouldn't care what it is. Real life wrestling, someone spit in my face, they'd be getting a receipt in a big fucking way.
eye rake. Both eyes got it.
Raking the eyes. Janela went to meet MJF on the ramp, dragging back to the ring, but MJF pulling out the dirty tactics here. Running in. Big back body drop by Janela.
Back body drop over the top. Inside, outside in.
Great counter there by the bad boy. Joey needs to go back to the attack though quickly here. Don't look to the fans.
Janela up top. Wasting a lot of time allowing MJF to roll to the far side of the ring. There's no way he's reaching him. He knows it.
By rolling away, now the line of fire.
He would have climbed up and hit the move instantly, but now pulling the ref in his way. Jeez. Forearm shot takes Janela down. Janela pulling the ref out of the way. Oh, arm drag sends him into the turnbuckles. Screaming in the corner. Now the mud hole stomping begins. MJF working the stomps. Whole lot of bad attitude and a heck of a lot of piss and vinegar in MJF. There we go, senton splash. Quick cover here by MJF. Not going to go for it. Quick kick out by Janela. Stomping on the ribs now. MJF taking his time, being methodical. You know, if you haven't seen any of MJF's past matches, you want to check him out. He is a good ring worker. He knows how to be methodical. He knows how to bring the intensity when he needs to. He knows when to slow a match down when he needs to, allowing Janela to recover a bit. You know, it did look like Janela hit that mat hard on the shoulder with that arm drag into the turnbuckles. So giving the guy, you know, slowing things down a little bit, allowing Janela to recover. But gets caught. Ooh! Gut buster there. Drops down to his knees from the Samoan drop position. You know, and MJF, you know, you watch his matches. He picks a body part and he sells it. You know, he attacks that position or that area constantly.
Concentrating on that ankle of Joey Janela. Janela did have a left leg injury at the end of 2018, going all the way into 2019.
Scissors around the waist, working the torso once again, those ribs. 19 minutes, I've got to head out, so I'm hoping this match isn't going to take too long. A little bit of a break here, showing all the live venues that will be coming up in the near future. I want to thank anyone that's been sitting around watching these videos. You know, just want to do something a little bit different. I haven't done any live review shows. I haven't done any, any recorded reviews either in quite a while. And figured I missed the show. I might as well try something new. I'm not doing this live, but, you know, it is a way I can do things. And especially being a little bit late to the table watching AEW tonight. I'd kind of... And if not for the wife, I would have totally forgot, everything about AEW tonight. So, 10 o'clock, she goes, "Oh, you're done watching wrestling?" It's like, what are you talking about? It's, in my head, it was Tuesday. Janela has MJF up, top turnbuckle superplex. Here's a cover by Janela. Only good for a 2.
He was able to kick out, at least roll his left shoulder up. Janela almost amazed that he didn't get the 3 count.
Janela selling the pain he's in. Up next, it will be the bastard Pac going one-on-one once again against Jon Moxley. I'll have to watch that when I get back from picking up Austin. But and here they are, Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford,
The old girlfriend or new boyfriend are here.
making out on their ramp, distracting Joey Janela.
Yeah, we'll make sure that Joey got a little humiliation.
But Janela, not
Here we go. Went for the elbow drop, crash and burn.
Able to avoid.
Took too long. Was distracted by
Oh, look at
Kip Sabian. Oh!
Cross by MJF.
Calls it the double cross now. It's that crossroads that Cody's been using, but
Ex-friends.
MJF taking the win here.
I like where Canelo's going. You get the momentum being built, but who the hell would have thought that Penelope and Sabian were going to walk out here?
Big distraction there by Kip Sabian and Penelope.
and thus the double cross was able to put him down.
Joey Janela was putting together
Asking for the microphone.
great matchup against MJF. Hey, Janela's got a great cut my music.
You people love me, huh? And I know you guys definitely love Cody, right? Well, that makes sense. I mean, you should. Did you hear what he had to say last week? I mean, god damn it. He's practically a poet. I mean, in a world filled with mumble rappers, Cody Rhodes, you, sir, are a real lyricist. You looked straight into the camera and you said, I'm just another chapter in your book. Well, you know what, guys? Cody Rhodes, for once in his life, he was right. Cody,
The guy is a good
I
talker,
am a
man.
chapter. And I'm the last goddamn one.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes.
Maybe time for the last chapter.
Yeah. I think business is about to pick up here.
Get that reaction.
MJF's going to be thinking, I didn't really think you'd come out here. You can't touch me. Got a deal.
In Cody's best interest, he needs to keep this to a war of words.
Stop right there! Cut his music right now!
Toying with Cody here, trying to antagonize him. Get under his skin a little bit. MJF does it well. Giving him the middle finger, exiting the ring.
Max, I don't know if you can hear them. They're calling you an asshole. But you're right. Max is right. I can't touch you.
Young Bucks sneaking up behind. You know what's coming. Looks like a super kick party is about to take place. And there it is. Smart play by Cody here. Knows he's not allowed to touch MJF, but hell, anyone else can.
Yes! No, he got those custom Burberry boots made just for tonight.
You think she'll hold water?
Well, we're gonna find out. Looks like.
Can MJF float?
Taking him to the pool, man. Here we go.
Young Bucks
Guy needed a shower. Well, he got a bath.
and the Elite are united here tonight on the Rockin' Rager. MJF has been humiliated and embarrassed at the hands of Cody and the Young Bucks.
It's a nice way to do it. Nice way to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to end this here. And got to hit the road in 10 minutes. So I'll be back when I can. And I'll finish this up and do another recording. So this is part 2. Thank you for hanging out with me.